Right, welcome back guys to another video, and what we've got for you today is actually something we want your opinion on. So basically the plan for this week is to, if you tell us what the best German car you think we've had on our channel. Now Alhamdulillah, we've had quite a few decent motors on there, Japs, Germans and the rest. So what we'd like for you to do is just to let us know what you think was the best German car that we've had on the channel so far. And yeah, so watch the rest of this video. We'll put something together just for you guys to see, just to refresh your minds as to what's already been on there. And yeah, subscribe to our YouTube channel, Performance Lifestyles. Check us out on Instagram, performance_lifestyles, and we're on Facebook as well, Performance Lifestyles. We've got plenty of videos uploaded on our channel, and we've got plenty of content to come. And if you'd like your car featured on the channel, drop us an email, pflifestyle@hotmail.com, and we will be more than happy to accommodate. And again, you know, a big thank you to everybody who's supported us along the way. You know, we're just over a year into this thing, and we've had a massive amount of help. So thank you everybody, from the people who've lent us their cars, all the viewers, the subscribers, anybody who's, you know, helped us grow. So thank you very much. Watch the rest of this video and let us know what you think. With it being a facelift, it's got the facelift steering wheel, which has got this little hole here. And as you've probably spotted already, the best feature of this thing is that virtual cockpit. Dynamic mode, so it's opened up a bit now. It's this thing you could drive this thing, you know, throttling it around, one hand on the wheel. They are planted. Honestly, these cars are so planted, so well designed, and there's such a good car. I know I keep referring to this car being so good, but honestly, if you've never had the experience of driving one of these or being a passenger in an RS3, the 8V, any of the 8V range, you won't know what I'm talking about, but they are so planted. Oh, the noise is absolutely mega. Personally, I prefer the DCT on these M-Power cars. The gearboxes on these cars, even though it's 8 years old, 7.5, 8 years old, they're still far better than a lot of the cars that you get around nowadays. Now, I believe this was something along the lines of like a £2,000 option.
and it's awesome. It comes with its own remote control, Bluetooth remote control, so if I press that twice you'll hear it. There you go, the exhaust is actually switched on now, and now it's turned off, and it's all done at the touch of a button. It's just shy of 300 horsepower, goes well, sounds good. So with the engine on these, you got the button here, and the engine sits underneath here. So you got a 3.6 litre variable turbine geometry, twin turbocharged flat six. What a car. The pull, with it being like a big engine car with two turbochargers strapped to it, the pull is like, it pulls you back in your seat. And the smaller engine cars, you can hear them, it's like they're straining a bit, even though they're not overly strong, but they sound like they are. This thing, there's none of that at all. None of that whatsoever. The moment you put your foot down, they plant and fly. If this thing had wings, this would fly. Literally fly. So there, the back end was twitching a little bit, but listen to this thing on the drive. It crackles, it pops, it bangs. It sounds absolutely mega. This thing is quick. It shifts. Let's put it that way. This thing is quick. And it handles, it grips very, very nice. I mean, it's a very dry day today. It's got the four-wheel drive system that every Golf 4 has, and I must admit, the four-wheel drive on these cars is mega.
Yeah, they're so good.
Very, very good. I think that guy standing on the side over there thought he was getting shot. It's a noise that you just will not get bored of. You will scare the neighbours. It's first thing in the morning when you start it up and it does bang, 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 and it's like, whoa, what's going on out here? Sounds so good, this car. Just a little bit of throttle, let off, and it's shooting everything behind it. This one's been improved even further on the outside and on the performance generally by one of the owners, and he's done a fantastic job. It's running a full Cobra valved exhaust system, and I'll put a clip up here of like a rev up and you'll know exactly what I mean. This thing sounds absolutely beautiful. E30 3.5i convertible, and it's finished off in like one of the best, probably one of the best colours you could buy them in, Calypso red metallic. Just look at this thing. It is quite simply one of the best looking E30s, I'd say, out there, and in very good condition as well, considering this car is nearly as old as me. Well, probably making myself feel a bit younger, but yeah, it's 30 years old. Look at that. Look at that. That is the standard, I think it's the M25, M20 I think it is, engine, 2.5 straight six, and this one's actually fitted with an Alpina, genuine Alpina rocker cover, new heat shields, full stainless steel tubular manifold, full stainless steel exhaust, and the best part of this car is it's got throttle bodies, and I'll show you what they look like. They are absolutely awesome, and it sounds beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Back in this epic M5, honestly, just even having the pleasure of driving this thing is putting a smile on my face. This is an absolutely bloody awesome car. It's such a fantastic car. So here what we'll do is first gear, no launch control or nothing, just quite literally put your foot down. Oh, this thing is great. You can hear the turbocharger spooling, and it still carries that noise that everybody is used to with a Porsche 911. The moment you jump into one of these, and if you've ever driven one before, you'll understand exactly what I mean. The noise from the exhaust, the rasp is there almost immediately, you know, it's obvious. The moment you go over like 3,000 RPM, you can hear it. And it is such a great noise. And like I said, these things were, you know, the performance, the noise, everything about the car, these distinguishing features were something that you could tell an M3 apart from any other car, and especially more so the sport BMWs. And it's, to this day, it's still such a great noise. Sounds amazing. There you go, that downshift, blip on downshift, and it's like wants to rip your head off. This is the beauty of an NA engine as opposed to a turbocharged. They drop off later in the RPM, whereas an NA engine just carries on revving, and it's just them downshifts. Oh, it sounds great, absolutely great. The four-wheel drive system on these Audis gives you that confidence. You can just boot them around with one hand on the wheel. But you've also got an option of these sports displays. So the moment you rev it up a little bit, even though it sounds like a tractor, but it just shows you how much sort of power and torque that you're using. So the torque figures do go to 640 and the power 320. If you've never experienced anything diesel and fast, they will surprise you, because these cars are, realistically, they are, like I said, it's a performance diesel car, and they're quick, very quick. That feeling is absolutely awesome. The back end come out there nicely, you didn't have to let off the throttle, and by no means am I saying I can handle a rear wheel drive car, because I can't. But this just makes a novice driver look very good. Honestly, when you see it from the outside, it looks epic. Such a good thing. Honestly, this MDM mode and then the rev matching as well that you can get done with that is... Oh, before I hit the curb. Very quick. I think this Peugeot driving in front of me saved me.
Yeah, it's quite the way I love it, to be fair. But
no, do you know what? Honestly, this, like I said, like they're just going around the bends there, and you know, it was a bit of a spirited drive, and it's pulls and goes.
Not talking much now.
The serious faces come on now.
I can't talk some driving, but you're not driving, so what's yours?
Oh, honestly, this car feels awesome. Pre-facelift RS3, if you want noise, these are the ones to go for. And honestly, what a noise they make. It is perfect. They sound amazing, absolutely amazing. These things are fast. They do 0 to 60 in like just a touch over 4 seconds in standard form, and you know, they'll carry on doing, well, this one's actually been de-restricted by Audi, so it comes as part of one of the actual packages, and it's 174 miles an hour.